A controversial immigration policy back in effect today. In 2019, former President Donald Trump launched what's known as Remain in Mexico, forcing asylum seekers to wait for their immigration court hearings outside the U.S.
The Biden administration shut down the program earlier this year until a Texas district judge ordered DHS to bring it back. Vanessa Croy with the KENS 5 border team explains the changes made to the program.
After months of negotiations, the U.S. has finally reached an agreement with Mexico to start up the Remain in Mexico policy this week. And even though key changes have been made to address humanitarian concerns, a nonprofit that offers free legal services to migrants said the program is still horrendous and doesn't allow migrants a fair chance to present their case.
Our view of the program has not changed.
The Biden administration forced to reinstate the Trump-era Remain in Mexico program. Once fully in place, the program will operate in 7 port of entries, including Laredo and Eagle Pass.
Deeply flawed. That's why we stopped enrolling individuals in the program on day one.
Officially called Migrant Protection Protocols. The reinstatement comes after the Supreme Court upheld a ruling by a Texas judge, ordering DHS to bring back the controversial policy that forces asylum-seeking migrants to await their immigration court hearings outside of the U.S.
Less than 1% of the people subject to MPP were actually granted asylum.
Lindsay Gray is with a nonprofit called Vecina. They help asylum-seeking migrants with legal representation.
MPP delivers many people into the hands of danger, into the hands of cartels that have now learned and are systematically targeting folks that are subject to MPP.
Gray said over 7,600 violent attacks against migrants have been reported since January.
Whether that be assault, a big issue in many areas is kidnapping and then extorting phone contacts for ransom.
DHS officials say they've made key changes to the MPP program to address those safety issues, along with other changes including resolving asylum cases within 6 months and providing migrants with better access to legal counsel.
And asylum cases revolve around someone's trauma. They are fearing persecution and quite possibly death.
It's a promise that could also be giving a false hope to migrants.
And so they have to relive their trauma. And when they're already living in another traumatic situation in Mexico, it's incredibly difficult to process those things, to articulate those things.
DHS officials say once the court injunction is lifted, MPP will be terminated. But in the meantime, the Biden administration is spending $14 million to put up new tents near some Texas border cities. Those are for virtual immigration court hearings. With the KENS 5 border team, I'm Vanessa Croy.